Hi guys, welcome. Today I'm talking about how to beat Antonio Bot. He prides himself on being a balanced player. He doesn't win every game, but don't expect to beat him without a fight. He's a 1500 and very solid, actually. So we need to show him a little bit of respect. Let's play a Sicilian. Fighting for this square in the center. I have done a video on Antonio before, but it was like a 45-minute one, and it was ages ago before I had my camera on. Fancy new mic here. So yeah, should be an improvement. And yeah, that was a 40-minute video. I'm going to try to do this in like 10 minutes. So, do we push for the center? We'll probably just get a piece out. We definitely take. That's the whole point of the Sicilian, guys. Take towards the center. Now, we've got two central pawns and they've only got one. Takes, their queen comes out. We don't need to take. Let's try and add some pressure to this knight. So we love it when they take, guys, because we get another pawn towards the center. Can't play that just yet because they just take. So we play knight first with this. We go here. I think it's fine. And now we try and create the alignment issue with the queen. So I see what they're doing with this knight move actually. So if here we lose this pawn. So we have to go like that, which is awkward. And it gets our knight trapped. So we're actually forced to lose a pawn here. Out of the opening. So, yeah, no messing with Antonio. He knows a few opening moves. So if this, they cannot take. If this first, though, holding the whole structure together. Bosh bosh. The dark squares are very exposed, but luckily my queen and bishop are there. We do not want to trade off my dark square bishop. They might try and go for this trade in the future to get rid of it because it's a really powerful defender. Now this is a doubled pawn, so we might be happy to get rid of it here. Don't see why not. Any benefit to this check though, guys? If here to block, I don't know. Let's get rid of our doubled pawn. I was thinking maybe they go for this and stop us castling, but we're going to get an opposite side castling here, guys. It's going to be a bit tricky. So they develop, but this bishop is not doing much at all. So we can go here, maintain the defense of this pawn, also pin the bishop. They probably play like this. Also adding an attacker to this square. I wouldn't mind playing like this. Yes, they step out of the pin. So this piece is now active again. I wouldn't mind playing here to allow the activation of my bishop. Also just here, just going after this pawn. Looks okay. But then we lose the defense of this. So it's always good, guys, to put your rook opposite their queen. So let's do that and then we'll hit the pawn. So if takes, maybe we get an open file for a rook and we're all right. So they're giving us this pawn. We are giving them an open file, though, so gotta watch out. What? I'm really confused. What is that move? In this Sicilian accelerated dragon exchange variation. What is this? Take? I don't know. They don't even take the bishop back, so we can slide back. We slide back, we're up a lot of material, but then they do get this or this. If here we go here, if here we can take or go there. You know what? I'm going to be greedy, guys. I'm going to save my bishop. So if we take, they get this check. Often it's better not to take and just, you know, what are they going to do? My king is just got a little umbrella pawn. I think that's what it's called. So we can't take that yet. If this pawn falls, the whole position falls apart. And we clarify. This tries to exchange the queens or take the bishop. Either way, I'm happy. So they protect the bishop. What if check? Here? I guess this bishop is sort of lodging in this pawn. It is a bit annoying. Like I wouldn't mind pushing the pawn, and I can do this though just to set up a mate threat on this square here. So I mean the sack is screaming at me now, except the queen does cover. So if takes, not working. If we had one more attacker on this square, that would be nice. Although if takes, no, they take with a pawn though. There's almost this idea. So if here we're threatening this, skewering the king and queen, what do? They've not got any checks. We're also hitting the bishops. This is like a triple threat. Looks really nice. So that's actually a great move. Yeah, so they've got a defense for it. We're up 4 points of material though. So this is how you force people to trade down when you're winning, guys. Like we're threatening the bishop, we're threatening this, and lead it to mate if they ever move the queen. And then there was another threat as well, wasn't there? There was. Oh yeah, we're threatening the skewer of the king and queen. It was just, and often in that position, there's nothing they can do, and they're forced to just trade down. So here we got this check. First thing I'm looking at, probably good. Yeah, no, it is. It's really good. Because then maybe we get this after. Rook comes back though. We win this. They've still all I'm checking for, guys. Have they got any checks? No. So therefore we should be fine. What is this queen playing at? Checking for any mischief here. So we'd love to get like that move in. Trying to simplify. If this you take, sort of like the pressure we've got here. How do I close this out, guys? Does this pawn break help? If takes, they've always got this covered. What about this break? We are sort of opening up my king. Got to be a little bit careful. I could try and trade a rook. It's always good. Just get one of the strongest pieces off the board. Now this is why it's almost an advantage to have it be their pawn, because they can't capture it. It's illegal. So this little umbrella, you know, this would be a mate threat if I'd taken, or if this was my pawn. But as it is, this is no pressure whatsoever. It's lovely. So there's this, but we lose a rook at the end of it. It takes. What if this? Just trying to double up the rooks. Have they got any checks? That's all I'm looking for. I think we're all right to do this. Once we get another rook in, we are cleaning up. There we go. Once you see a move like that, they've got nothing. So, where is it? Where's the mate? If this, they've still not got any checks. So, yeah, it's just, I can trade here. This check looks winning. So check, only move, and then we trade everything. So check, takes, bosh. All right. Is there a mate I'm missing? I could just go here and try and go for the mate, but they go like this and stop it. So this seems simplest, guys. There might be a quicker mate than this, but so here's my rook. We just push a pawn now. So rook is cutting the king off, and now we just push this pawn. And they can come and try and kill my rook, but we don't care. So they can't even win this pawn because the rook's holding everything together, and now we give a cheeky little ladder. They've got this move, so no stalemates. And bosh bosh. That's how you beat Antonio, guys. He's a tricky foe, so I respect if you can beat him. And good luck on your endeavors against chess.com bots. Like and subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want to support the channel. Only if you got the money to do so. And yeah, cheers. See you next time.